The Board of License Commissioners for Tuesday, April 4th will begin on the board today. I do expect the City Clerk, Nicole, Crispo, to be here momentarily. We also have Captain Kineavy sitting in for Fire Chief Joe Barron. Captain Kineavy has sat in on the licensing board before and is an experienced member. With that, I will read the open meeting law. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made whether perceived or unperceived by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. Just for the record, Joe Newton was on time.
But he left earlier.
That's right. Man, I did not squeal on him. Someone did, huh?
Okay.
All right, agenda item number 1, hearing regarding the request of Chris Smeglin Memorial Fund for a permit for the annual Smeg's Legs Run, Saturday, October 7th, 2017, 9 a.m. to noon. Jane and Mike Smeglin.
Good afternoon.
And you are Mike?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about the Chris Smeglin Memorial Fund? And this is, how many times have we been doing this now?
This is year number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, we're hoping to make it to 10.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a 5-mile race with the run, and it's a 2-mile race we have, and a 2-mile walk. And the 2-mile race is for the younger kids. And we have 3 water stops on the course, and we usually start at the Broadmeadows School, and we end at the Broadmeadows School. So.
And registration starts at what time?
7:30 in the morning.
7:30, okay. And the race kicks off at 9 a.m.?
At 9 a.m., right.
Okay.
Is there a website that people can enroll?
Yes, right. And we usually send a reminder out on the website, but most people know where it is now. So.
Yeah. I love the t-shirts.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says, yeah. Trying to get all the colors in.
Before I open up to the board, any members of the audience have any comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll close that portion. Board members, comments, questions? I have one. Are you doing any food or anything?
Nothing for sale. No.
Nothing
We
for
pass
sale.
out
Pass out water and fruit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got one question. It'll be the same for everybody here, just basically you're having all these different events, but you're going to have a tent?
We have the auditorium inside the school, I mean the gymnasium inside the school, but we do have some small, sometimes some small vendors come over.
Small tents, okay.
Canopies, not
I'm
tents.
thinking like temporary structure, temporary tents or
right.
something. That's fine.
Board members?
Mike and Jane are assets to the community and great poll workers of mine. So
Thank you.
Are they on time?
They absolutely are.
That's good. Board members, your pleasure.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of the Chris Smeglin Memorial Fund for a permit for the annual Smeg's Legs Run, Saturday, October 7th, 2017, 9 a.m. to noon, represented by Mike Smeglin.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to grant the request of the Chris Smeglin Memorial Fund for a permit for the annual Smeg's Legs Run, Saturday, October 7th. There is no rain date, right?
No.
Saturday, October 7th, 2017, from 9 a.m. to noon at Broadmeadows School, represented by Jane and Mike Smeglin. All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set.
Just let us know a little bit in advance. We'll do what we usually do with the traffic and.
Right, we'll let you know a few weeks ahead of time.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck.
Oh, okay. Agenda item number 2, hearing regarding the request of the Montclair School for a permit for the 84th Annual May Festival, May 20th, 2017. Ms. Kerri Grippi or Tara Burke?
Kerri Grippi.
Kerri or Carrie?
Kerri with K.
Kerri with K. Kerri Grippi. How are you? Why don't you tell us about the 8? Were you there for the first one?
I was not.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It's actually the 83rd. I mistakenly put out 84th.
Getting ahead of yourself?
Yeah. So we basically have obstacle courses, bouncy houses. This year we'll have the video game truck there. We are not doing pony rides this year. We have a DJ. We sell hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, cotton candy, slushes. We do have a grill on the premises. We don't have any big tents, but like shading canopy tents over where we sell the food. It's all volunteer run by the school, so, and we do have gloves for everyone to use that are handling food. Usually the fire department comes with a fire truck for like the touch-a-truck portion of it. All proceeds go right to the Montclair School PTO. We will have raffles. I applied for that too.
Okay. And again, my office will be down there that day, and we've never had any issues down there in Montclair, so you guys do a great job. Before I open it up to the board, anybody in the audience have any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, we'll close this portion. Board members?
Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of the Montclair School for a permit for the 83rd Annual May Festival held on May 20th, 2017, represented by Ms. Kerri Grippi.
Second?
And what are the hours of the festival, just so we can have it down?
It's 10 to 3:30 this year, and we usually get there around 7 to start setting up, and we're gone by 5. And I already have permission from the DPW to close the road from 10 to 3:30.
Beautiful. Motion made and seconded to grant the request of the Montclair School for a permit for their 83rd Annual May Festival, May 20th, 2017, from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., represented by Ms. Kerri Grippi. All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set. Good luck, Kerri.
Thank you.
Yeah, right? She did the same as Sally's.
Hearing regarding the request of Sully's Spa for an extension of premise for their 83rd anniversary, June 10th, 2017, at 28 Chestnut Street. Mr. Brian Sullivan. Brian, how are you today?
Very good, and you?
Very good. Why don't you tell us about the 83rd annual event for the extension of premise?
It's just, we put a few tables and chairs out front, and we just allow people to go out and sit there and have a drink and listen to the music. We have a band. And,
Who's the band coming that night?
the Delgados.
The Delgados. Mr.
course.
Jim
Edwards.
Edwards.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll be there for the Delgados. They do a great job. And
Is the band gonna be outside or inside?
Oh, the band will be inside.
Inside.
the extension of premise is only until
Midnight,
midnight.
noon to midnight.
Does Jim sing?
No.
That's why they're so good. And this is property that Sully's actually owns. Because of
Yes.
the way that the
Yeah.
sidewalk is there. Before I open it up to any other board members, anybody in the audience have any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, we'll close that portion. Mr. Duca.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Sully Spa for an extension of premise for their 83rd anniversary, June 10th at 28 Chestnut Street, from noon to midnight, represented by Brian Sullivan.
Second?
Motion made and seconded to grant the request of Sully Spa for an extension of premise for their 83rd anniversary on June 10th, 2017 at 28 Chestnut Street from noon to midnight, represented by Mr. Brian Sullivan. All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is like the, we started with the 70th, then we went with the 75th, then the 80th, and then we're doing it every year since then. Because we don't know how long we're gonna be around.
I know
My
you
guess is you'll get some complaints from the apartment across the street.
No, they haven't complained about the sign, and I thought that might be an issue.
This is the first one, though, you're gonna hold in that apartment is open now.
Yes,
Residents.
yes. Yeah.
Just to give you the heads up, because I know it's coming,
Really?
so. Trust me. I know things.
All right.
Good luck, have a nice day. Thank you.
Agenda item number 4. Hearing regarding the request of Momo Cafe LLC, DBA Momo Cafe, 649 Hancock Street, for common vicular license. Zhang Zhang, manager. Come right up. And you, did I pronounce it right?
Excuse me?
How do you pronounce your name?
It's Zhijing. You can just call me Zach. It's easy.
Zach?
Yes, that's legal.
Okay.
Easy.
Zach Hang, is that the last?
Yeah, Zhang is my last name.
Okay. Zach Zhang, why don't you tell us what we're gonna be doing at 649 Hancock Street?
Sure, I'm going to open a bakery, so we're going to sell some it's very different. I don't see any place here doing that, so we're going to sell the donuts and some cakes and desserts, including the coffee and some drinks. And basically our stuff based on the like modern Asian kind of like the food and dessert. They're very popular in China and Japan. So I'm thinking to bring that stuff here. So I think, because I have a lot of friends here, they're looking for this kind of food and dessert, even a drink. They cannot find it or even Austin. So I think it's a good chance.
Now, this is in Wollaston Center, right?
Yeah.
Right across from Hancock Tavern?
Yes, next to the Papagino Pizza.
Next to the Papagino.
Yeah, it's like a bank and then it's our store. It's like a small bank, I forgot the name.
Yeah. What was it the pharmacy before?
Well, that was on right here.
I think it used to be like a Lucky Star, like retail store or something.
Let me find it. I thought it was it's not the floral shop, right?
Oh, it's right next to it.
Right. So it's the building in between
Yeah.
Papagino. So it used to
We're
be the bank. It used to be the
Yeah.
what do you call it? The dog grooming place too. She used to come down and get sandwiches for her dogs. The woman at the deli.
Wasn't that Keen's Pharmacy?
It was Keen's Pharmacy 100 years ago. So,
Well, it would have gone in 58 because I'm not 100.
well, all of the inspections were done. My office was there on the 4th, Paul Anderson, Bruce Knapp was there. We have our emergency contact form.
Are you going to be cooking there too?
Yes.
So you will be doing the baking and the cooking there as
Yeah,
well?
because I learned everything like back in China and Japan. I go to Nicole, it's a very famous Japanese company, so I learned there. But I plan to hire someone to like teach them how to do
And
it.
this is going to be completely built out, right?
Yeah, from the flour.
Okay.
Mm.
Everything else is in order. Before I open it up to the board, anybody in the audience have any comments, questions? Seeing none, we'll move to the board. On the build out, just make sure before you do anything that you pull all necessary permits from the building department. And if you are doing anything with equipment, just make sure that you follow all the rules and regs that are required, especially if you're going to be doing any baking as far as with open flame, needs an Ansel system, hood system,
Yeah, we have to.
all the works. Any sinks or anything else that you put in, 3-bay sinks, grease traps have to be put in and all that. Okay.
How many seats? You can have seats?
No seats. They're gonna be takeout
Take
because
out.
it's so small.
When do you anticipate opening?
It's probably like in the middle of the May, maybe the end of the May, because we almost finished all the construction, the plumbing, but we need to order the equipment right now. As long as the equipment moving, we can like start the business.
Yeah. And the hours are 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.?
Yeah.
And that's 7 days a week?
Yes.
Do you have any experience in the food business?
Yeah. This is my
This
first.
is your
experience.
first one going in?
Yeah.
Okay. Board members, any other comments, questions?
Just got one. As far as the oven goes, do you have is a tag, do you have like a state tag on it? Usually tells you the frequency or when it has to be cleaned?
Yeah, we are going to order some. I'm not sure if I understand the question. This is the boxer, the package, everything.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
probably
those orders,
like a
like,
professional third-party company
Yeah.
that comes out and they'll tag it and they'll tell you.
Right. We're going to
So
order
that's-
like all the boxes and everything. They're going to be one-time use. They're going to be like
Okay,
meet all the requirement for the FDA or something like that.
so we'll have the final walkthrough before he opens.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll all make sure final walkthroughs. Yeah, before you open, just make sure you contact the fire department, building department,
Sure.
and the health department for final inspections before you open up, okay?
Okay, sure.
And you're looking at mid-May?
Yeah.
Mr. Duca.
Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Momo Cafe LLC DBA Momo Cafe, 649 Hancock Street for a common victular license, represented by Zhang Zhang, the hours being 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to grant the request of Momo Cafe LLC, DBA Momo Cafe, 649 Hancock Street, for a common vicular license represented by Zach Zhang, the manager, the hours 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. All in favor? You're all
Good
set.
luck.
Good luck,
Thank you.
okay?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Agenda item number 5, hearing regarding the request of Boston Chinatown Neighborhood Center for a one-day special use permit at Eastern Nazarene College for a fundraiser, Savor the Flavor, Saturday, June 3rd, 2017. Miss Jean Quintal, is that right?
My name is Linda Dunn. Jean Quintal is the person in charge.
Your name is Linda Dunn?
D-U-N-G, Dung, yes.
So why don't you tell us about, is it the first time you've done the event here at Eastern Nazarene College?
This will be our third annual.
At the ENC?
Yes.
Okay, D-U-N-G, yeah. Why don't you tell us about what goes on there at this event?
So we have a food tasting from local Boston and South Shore restaurants where they will taste, where our BCNC sponsors and supporters will come and try some different foods from the Boston and Quincy area. It's just small samplings. All the food will be prepared by licensed restaurants and they will bring it on site similarly to catering. There will be no selling of items on the premises. There will be no alcohol. And also, if there is any heating of the food, it will be either electric or using sternos.
Okay, and what are the hours of the event on Saturday, June 3rd?
The hours are from 1 to 3, but we will set up at 11 and be out of there before 5.
Okay, and I know that my office will be down there on that particular day just to do a walkthrough and make sure everything is all right. Before I open it up to the board, anybody in the audience have any comments or questions? Speak now, no, none? Seeing none, we'll move on, close that portion. Board members, any comments, questions, concerns?
How many folks do you think you're gonna have?
The capacity is around 300, but we expect to have a little under 200.
How many?
A little under 200.
200, yeah.
And what's the cost to get in?
There is a cost of $40 for a regular participant, and any student would be 25.
Okay.
Is it indoors?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
is
all
it?
indoors, the 3rd floor of the Quincy Innovation Center at Eastern Nazarene.
Oh, okay, so it's right down on Old Colony Ave.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. Any other comments, board members? And there's no raffles or anything else like that? Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to grant the request of Boston Chinatown Neighborhood Center for a one-day special use permit at Eastern Nazarene College for a fundraiser, Savor the Flavor, Saturday, June 3rd, 2017, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., represented by Linda Dunn.
Second?
Motion made and seconded to grant the request of Boston Chinatown Neighborhood Center for a one-day special use permit at Eastern Nazarene College for a fundraiser, Savor the Flavor, Saturday, June 3rd, from 1 to 3 p.m., represented by Ms. Jean Quintel. This is being held at the Innovation Center at Old Colony Ave. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You're all set. Good luck, okay?
Good luck.
Thank you.
What?
That is all of the items that we have on the agenda for today. Do we have a motion to waive the minutes of the previous meeting?
Motion made.
Second?
Motion made and seconded to waive the reading. All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes the licensing board for April 4th, 2017. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It wasn't even worth the trip up.